Welcome to Kaleidescape Insiders, your source for all things Kaleidescape. I'm your host, Amanda Davis, and today we'll be talking about the home theater guide on our website and how you can use it as a resource for your own home theater or entertainment space. So essentially, this resource is for anyone who is building a home theater from the ground up, or if you already have a home theater and you want to renovate it, update it to the latest technologies, maybe you had purchased a really nice, HD projector and want to upgrade to a 4K projector or, display. There are a lot, better and bigger displays that are sort of theatrical quality these days, or even your audio equipment, or acoustic treatments. So this kind of goes through all of those things, either for a dedicated home theater space, or if you have a living room or a basement, something like that, where you want to, it's not necessarily dedicated, it's more of a multi-purpose room, but you want to just sort of up the ante and make it a little more cinematic. So our theater guide gives lots of great advice for anyone who's looking to do that. And let's get started. I'll take you through the guide and give you a little glimpse into it and what you can find, and then I will let you browse on your own. The link is down in the description. So this is sort of the home theater guide introduction page. If you're just starting, this is where I would recommend you go first, because it kind of just gives you an idea of what the home theater guide is about, what you're going to find here. It talks about the importance of sound in a theater or entertainment space. It also talks about screens, screen size, particularly in order to have that immersive experience, you want to have the right size screen for your space. It also talks about design considerations, because there are a lot of things that you can do to make your theater or living room a lot better in terms of, acoustics and different things to just make it a little bit more immersive so that you can really feel like you're getting into the movie when you're watching the movie. It also talks a little bit about how, depending on what your budget is and what your own level of expertise is, finding a dealer or a designer to help guide you through your project. So essentially, that's kind of the intro. And then, of course, if you'd like to learn more about Kaleidescape, please fill out your info here, because then we can get you set up with a Kaleidescape dealer and get you a demo near you. So I'll take you through to the actual home theater guide landing page. Here we have sort of the table of contents, if you will, where we talk where we're actually featuring a few of our experts. This is a few designers that have contributed to our theater guide. So we've got the fabulous Lisa Slayman, and she talks about different considerations that you want to think about while you're designing this space, for the overall performance, design, comfort, things like that. And then we've also got Keith Yates, who is a preeminent home theater acoustic designer. He talks a lot about the importance of immersing yourself and how do you create that immersive environment. So that's a really fun article as well. Then we've got Sam Cavett from Paradise Theater, and he talks a lot about the different projects that he's worked on, and he's designed some really beautiful spaces. So he sort of takes you through the case studies that he's worked on and gives you examples of, how they came to life. And then we've also got an article from John Heron of Turn of Audio, and he talks about how to sort of place your speakers around the room for different listening experiences. And this one's really great if you are actually thinking of doing, especially some sort of spatial audio. Like, people usually think of Atmos as spatial audio, where the speakers are in different positions around the room. So that's a really great one to read through if you are actually redesigning your speaker configuration. It'll just give you some tips on like best practices for placement. And so then if you keep going down, we've got a few different articles that will help you sort of, if you really don't know where to start and you're interested in learning more, this is a great way to go. So we've got articles about audio compression, surround sound, spatial audio, like what is spatial audio, how to select speakers or amplifiers, processors, etc. So this is a great place to go if you want to learn some of those basics. Also, we've got the basics for video, screen size. Again, like I mentioned earlier, picking the right size of screen for your space is really impactful in terms of making sure you have the the best experience for your space. What type of resolution do you want? I mean, a lot of people nowadays are saying 4K is the way to go, but that goes into the differences in resolution. Do you want a TV or a projector? And for, there's pros and cons for both. So, read through that, make sure you're kind of making the right decision for you, for your space. And then again, at the bottom, we just talk about a few different things. There's some example systems, Kaleidescape system architecture, some theater inspiration for you as well. So that's just sort of the basics on the theater guide. Again, I will put the link in the description here for you. And then, of course, if you do want to find a dealer from Kaleidescape, you can just go into our More menu here, scroll down, find a dealer. And then you can basically find a dealer near you and schedule your own Kaleidescape demonstration. So that's it. So that's the quick walkthrough of our home theater guide. Again, it's a great resource for anyone who either doesn't have a home theater and they want one, or if they want to really renovate their living room and call it their home theater, sort of like what I'm doing now. And, one day I'll have a dedicated room, but we love it. Or if you do have a home theater space and maybe it just needs a refresh and you want to just update it and you're kind of interested in the latest technologies but haven't really done your research yet, this is just a great starting point. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Amanda Davis with Kaleidescape Insiders. Be sure to like and subscribe.